Welcome to Rise and Shine, your daily business tech boost with me, Charly Leetham. If you're a small business owner looking to simplify technology and get real, actionable advice from someone with 35 years of IT experience, you're in the right place. Every episode, I'll dive into tools and systems like email, CRM, marketing and tracking, and I'll break them down into bite-sized tips you can use straight away. Your time is valuable, so let's get straight to the point. It's time to work smarter, not harder. Rise and shine. It's your daily dose of business tech inspiration with me, Charly Leetham, episode number 571. Today, I am doing another talkie video. I will get back to doing screen share soon, I promise. Today, I want to just talk about browser notifications from your business website, why you might want to use them, what they are, all those sorts of things. So, have you guys noticed on your desktop when you're sitting there, it's something down in your bottom right-hand corner of your tool tray pops up and says, this has happened on this website. Have you ever wondered what they are? They are browser notifications from websites. When you go to a website and it pops up and it says, do you want to allow notifications from this website? And you say yes, that is allowing those websites to actually send you notifications even when you're not on the site. It will allow them to send you notifications. It will pop it up as a little message on the bottom of your screen. I want to approach that from the point of view of the business, why you as a business owner might want to use that, what it would do for you, the sorts of things that you need to consider, all of those sorts of things. So let's just finish with the what is it? It's the notification. If you think about your mobile phone and how you often get notifications pop up on your phone, it's a very similar thing. They're called push notifications. They come out from the application, in this case the website, out to your device, in this case your desktop computer. They can be useful. In my experience, they can also be a pain in the neck. So we need to be very careful as business owners that we make sure that we are sending the right sort of information, that we're not overusing it, that we're not making it spammy for people, that they don't feel like they're just getting bombarded with information from us all of the time. So what sort of information can you push? Let's start with the why would you want to do it, and then I'll talk about some of the things about how you would do it or things that you need to think about when you do it. The sorts of things you can push is time sensitive information. Let's try that again. Time sensitive information. So flash sales, limited offers, yeah, I guess they're the two, isn't it? It's the flash. It's the time sensitive stuff. It might be that we're about to ship your order. In fact, there's another time sensitive one. We're about to ship your order. Do you want to just make sure that you've given us your right address and such, or updated if you need to, those types of things. So time sensitive information. Event reminders, webinars, in-store events, etc. So again, it's more. This is all marketing typically. Oh, we've got a sale coming up, come and visit our website. Click here to visit our website. It comes up in that little right-hand corner down there, or on my computer, it's on the right-hand corner down there. And it tells me that something is coming up, that I've got a webinar, or if there's a sale on something. It might be a new content alert. It might be that there's a new blog post. They've just published a new podcast. They've got a new product that's come out. There's a new book that's available, a new audio book that's available. So new content, new products, new services announcements. There could also be urgent announcements, things like downtime. We're going to have our site down for a bit, so if you were going to log in or we're going to purchase something, we're not going to be around for this particular time, so don't panic. We will be back. Stock alerts. Oh, if you were thinking of buying this item, come back to that one. We could see you were thinking about buying this item, just to let you know that we're nearly out of stock. Security notices. Oh, you need to update your website. Yeah, sorry, you need to update your password. We've had a issue. We have reset all your passwords, things like that. So you can push a whole heap of information out to people. The trick is to make sure you know what information you're pushing and make sure that you've got that really sweet spot of, yeah, they want to get this information and we're not overloading them with it when we do it. It's so easy just to say, we'll just send everything out. Don't. You'll get people unsubscribing and turning those notifications off, or worse, they'll get really upset because they don't know how to turn them off, because they don't realize that when they've clicked on that allow, that's actually allowing you to send them those push notifications. So they're going to get really cranky and say, what have you done? You've hacked my machine. Don't say that doesn't happen. I've actually had someone contact me and say, I keep getting these notices from this company and I don't know. I think they've sent me a Trojan, and I've gone in and looked and said, no, you've got notifications allowed. That's all it is. And we've turned them off and it stopped the problem. But they got really upset, and they were actually emailing the company quite upset with them about the fact that they were getting these notifications. So that's why you want to do it. The question is, how do you do it? Now, I've got two things here that I want to hit on it. The first one is how do personal updates on accounts work? And that's done by doing targeted notifications to the specific user. So an order shipped, appointment confirmation, payment received, account alert. You can actually, if you've got someone who's said, yes, send me notifications, and you've done all the right things in doing this, you can actually say to them, hey, listen, your order shipped today, or your order is about to ship, or we got notification that your order was delivered. I can see those being really, really helpful, by the way, because Australia Post in Australia, I'm lucky if they even stop the car as it drives past the house to deliver it, let alone actually getting a delivery to the door. The things to remember with that is that they do require a user login or subscription on your site. And the way the software works, so I'm not going to go into how the software works. The way the software works, it links your browser ID to the account. So there is a linkage between your browser ID and the account. So it knows that when it sends out the push notification, it knows that browser ID 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 connects to user Charly, and I have permission to send that browser this information. Your site or platform needs to trigger the notification with a push service, so you will probably need a plugin to do that, or some code to do that, so that it will do it. And the best thing about all of this is it does work without email or SMS. So I was going to say that's the best thing about it. It could also be a downside, because it does work without email or SMS, so it does require people to know that they're going to get them on their desktop. They're going to get them in that notification area, and they need to have a look at it, and to not do things like I do and turn things on to do not disturb, so I don't get any notifications at all. Top job. Now let's talk about the sorts of things that sorry, just reading my notes here. What do we need to think about as a business when we're setting this up? Well, the first thing that we need to know is we need to have a service that will do the push updates. There are services out there like OneSignal and PushEngage. You will have to do some research, and I'll do some research over time as well and come up with some good ones. But you do need a service that will do the push update. Now, some of those will be paid, some of them will be free. Just remember that if they're free, you do get what you pay for generally, and make sure you understand what happens with your data on the free ones specifically. You still need to understand that on the ones that you pay for, but on the ones that you don't pay for, are they using your data that you're sharing for information for their own purposes? So you do need to have a service. You do need to understand what information you want to send to them, and you do need to make sure that permission request pops up to say, do you want to do this? Now, that's all done in that process, but you do need that back-end service to actually send the push update out to the browser. Now, that might be as simple as finding the right plugin for your WordPress or your WooCommerce site to do it. It might be that you need to get a piece of custom code written to do an API call to one of these services. So what are the pros? I've already spoken about some of this, but just going to go through it just to tie it all up in a nice little bow. What are the pros of doing push notifications to your desktop? You get your direct instant communication without needing an email address. So some people, you may find that it works better because people don't like giving their email addresses because they don't like getting spammed. But they do mind getting spammed if they're going to get 101 notifications on their desktop every day from your site. It is really great for real-time info and high value updates. I can see the benefit of doing it that way. And you get the benefit of keeping your users engaged after they've left your site. The risks, I already highlighted one of them. Overuse can feel really spammy. In fact, it is really spammy. It's not just can feel, it is really spammy, and you will find people will just opt out quickly if they don't get annoyed before they do it. They may well get annoyed before they do it, and that's even worse for you to have a customer that you've really annoyed. I was not going to use that word. You've really annoyed by sending them all these updates. Notifications can get permanently blocked if it's abused. So like I said, I've got do not disturb turned on my computer. I don't see a lot of notifications come through. And you just find someone will say, no, I don't ever want to hear from that site again, and just block it. Browsers limit certain types of notifications to reduce abuse as well. So do understand that you might think you've got this wonderful marketing capability, you've got this wonderful plan on how to do it, but the browser that your client is using, or your visitor or your customer is using, doesn't actually support those notifications. So you do need to really think about the plan here and how you're going to handle it. Some of your best practices is to wait before asking for notification permission. Oh, yes, please. I hate going to websites and having it immediately pop up and say, will you allow notifications from this site? Because my answer is no. I don't know who you are. I don't know what this site is about. I just came here to find out if it's even remotely interesting to me. No. And then it can't ask me again because I've blocked the update. So wait till they've done a bit of surfing around your site. Wait till they've done a bit of investigation around your site before asking them. As I've said several times, make sure that you've got a plan, and that when you're sending information, it's relevant, valuable, and potentially urgent information only. Whether it's urgent or not, I'm on the fence on that one, but it should be relevant, and it should be valuable, and it should be there to help your customer get to know, like, and trust you, so that they want to keep doing business, or they want to do business with you to begin with, and then keep doing business once they've started. Test your frequency, measuring your engagement to avoid high unsubscribe rates. So I've spoken about doing things like A/B testing. I've spoken about looking at the statistics on the campaigns that you're running. This is no different. If you are going to be running a push campaign, make sure you understand what your statistics are telling you, or you think your statistics are telling you, and adjust your campaign accordingly. Now, is this any better, or should you consider an email list? Email lists are great. They're great for longer term, reliable communication. I would still be asking people to join my mailing list. If the technology goes down, if your website goes down, at least you've got a mailing list you can get out and contact them with. SMS alerts for time critical updates with high open rates. Maybe I honestly, I don't subscribe to a lot of SMS alerts. They annoy me. I just don't use them. And yet I know people who think they're wonderful. So yeah, you can also use SMS alerts. And if you have a mobile app, don't be relying on the desktop push notifications. Actually rely on your app notifications. And from my own experience with apps, make sure that those notifications are configurable so people can turn off various parts of them and still get the critical information that they need. Okay, what do you think, guys? Have any of you actually played with push notifications to the desktop? I haven't. I have actually considered it and just have not got around to doing it yet. Big part of that is that I don't have a strategy for it, and I'm not sure I have enough relevant, valuable information to be sending out via a push notification. I've got other methods of communicating with people. But have you considered it? If so, what did you decide if you did it? What did you find if you didn't do it? Why did you not do it? What was the thing that stopped you doing it? Or what were the things that stopped you doing it? Have I raised questions while I've been talking about this that I didn't answer? I would love to know all of this information. I like to know what you guys are thinking. I'd like to know where you're at with the sorts of information I'm providing. So if you can, leave comments wherever you're watching or listening to this video. Come across to my community, askcharlyleetham.locals.com, and join the conversation there. If this video was useful to you, give it a like, maybe even share it with a friend and say to someone, hey, this is something you might be interested in listening to. And if you haven't already, please do subscribe to the channel and ring the notification bell so you find out when I drop more content. And I will see you guys all tomorrow. Bye. Hey there, thanks so much for tuning in to Rise and Shine, your daily business tech boost. I hope today's episode gave you some actionable insights that will make your business tech work smarter for you. If you found value, be sure to subscribe, leave a review, and share it with other small business owners who could use a daily boost. For more tips, tools, and resources, visit www.askcharlyleetham.com. Until next time, keep rising, keep shining, and let's make tech simple together.